Hey, welcome back to my channel. Technical analysis for crypto, stock, ETFs, commodities, whatever you want. Send me a ticker or company name, much information as you can. My contact info is down below, and I will mark up a chart and show you what I'm seeing, help you with the timing. You did fundamental research, I will look at the timing, help you with that. Bitcoin. I guess Bitcoin is taking a kick in the nuts right now, and we should probably have a look at it. So here it is on the weekly chart. Um, Once again, it's not a true channel. We've got two touches up top. I've just copied it over and made a bottom parallel line, which indicated a channel. Um, I'm hoping we can stay in this channel. I think if we got outside of it, even though we don't have a second or third touch anywhere on it, I think getting outside of it would be on the south side of this white rail would be bad. I've got the yellow, what they call a doom dome on. I don't know if I buy this. I really don't. It's just there. I read about it. I see people talking about it, and I'm aware of it. I don't. I'm not really doing anything with it. It's not part of my calculations or formulas or anything like that. It's just there. Ignore it. Just ignore it. So here we are on the weekly chart, looking at Bitcoin. Let's move over to the daily because that's where all that's going on is. And if we just look in here, you can see since September we've been in a downtrend. There's your falling knife, right? This red line coming down. Sorry about all the lines on here. There's a lot of support and resistance zones for Bitcoin right now, and it's falling through all of them. So there's your falling knife, and we are now, as of today, right here, back under the falling knife. We broke out. It was a false breakout. We're back under it. That's never a good sign. So here's our recent lows here. We need that to hold. We need this white line to hold. If it doesn't, and Bitcoin is crashing, and I have a theory why it might be, just a theory. I don't have a master's degree in finance and investment banking, so this is just a theory that money is coming out of Bitcoin. Bitcoin and crypto seems to be one of the first places where when people need liquidity, that's where they sell. Because it's so speculative, because no one no one really understands it, and even the people who think they understand it don't seem to be able to explain it well enough for me to understand it. So there's a lot of question marks with Bitcoin. It is a liquidity indicator in my mind. If money's going into it, then there's excess money sloshing around, and this is where it's going. When people, institutions need to raise capital, this seems to be the first place they're selling. Why? I think because of the big IPOs coming up. The two AI companies with Anthropic and OpenAI, and the SpaceX, those three IPOs are going to suck up about 6% of the market cap of the American markets. That money has to come from somewhere. They're not going to create the money. So once again, I think Bitcoin is where people are starting to take, where the institutions and retail investors are starting to take either their gains, if you're like me and you bought, way back here, somewhere in here. They're taking some gains to buy other things because they think this could go lower, or I don't know. I don't know where they're getting the capital. I think this is where it's coming from. A lot of it. Once again, Bitcoin is when it's up, everybody's in. When it's down, everybody's out. It's an interesting indicator. So what do we do? I own Bitcoin. I'm not going to sell, partly because I'm in Canada and it's in an account that isn't registered, and the taxes on crypto right now are not favorable for selling. I can't claim it as a capital gain, so because it's in a crypto wallet, it's not on in a taxable account in just a regular taxable account with an institution. So I'm going to hold, but what I'm thinking, and this green line here, if we break that, sorry, just one last thought on the charts. If we break that, then I don't know where this is going, but lower, faster, I guess. maybe to here. Got some, maybe here. All right, look along here. Got some, see here, it's holding. So 40. Could go down to 40. So how do you play it if you don't want to sell your Bitcoin? BITI here on the TSX. Sorry, I've got the wrong one. There it is. So what is BITI? BITI is a 1-to-1 inverse of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes down 1%, this goes up 1%. All right. It's not perfect based on, you see here, this is down 3%, down 2.5%. The other thing about BITI that you have to realize, Bitcoin trades 24/7. All right, it never stops. BITI, because it trades as a stock on an exchange, 9:30 to 4:30 Eastern Time in North America. So what this does after hours, this is not doing during the hours. So something to think about. Here's how I'm going to play the Bitcoin thing, I think, because I don't want to sell, but I do want to protect myself against the downturn. If we look here at the BITI, you see it's just falling, because Bitcoin was going up, back through here. See, it's now bottom. We've got this bottoming pattern. If you look, we've got a shoulder, a head, a shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder looks like it's starting to play out. It's not, because we've got a gap here and a little poke. It's not a perfect head and shoulders, but I respect it, and I am going to trade what I see and not what I want it to be. And it does definitely look like a bottoming pattern. We had to confirm we still have to get up here to the neckline, maybe a little hit and then up, maybe a breakout and a retest, and then our resumption. And you know, you get resistance here, you get resistance here at these pockets here. The measured move from the bottom of the head to the neckline is up here to 48. We're currently at 25. The high risk entry is right here. All right, we've broken this downtrend here, and once again 2, 3 humps. So that's the high risk entry. Your stop loss for inverted head and shoulders for me is always the bottom of the right shoulder. All right, so it could wobble a bit more, depending on what Bitcoin itself is doing. If it gets a bounce, if money starts coming into it, I don't think that's going to happen, but we do what we see, not what we think. This would be my stop loss. If you get in here and it breaks here, then time to get up. Take your losses. Good news would be if it gets back down here, it means my Bitcoin, my straight Bitcoin is going up again. So I'm offsetting a bit of that. What I'm waiting for is one of these. Break the neckline. Weekly candle close outside of it. So go to the weekly. All right, you can see if we get a candle next week, a green candle goes up, sits in here, and the top of it's up there. Some of it's down here. That's fine. Even the bottom of it's above here, that's even better. But I want to be above the dotted orange line. That's our neckline. I don't. Sorry. What I don't want to see is a breakout, get back under, even retest here. I would get out and just wait to see if it does it again. But I want it to stay above the neckline. Retest is fine, a little poke through is fine, but another candle underneath, and that I'm out and I'm waiting for another opportunity. So that's how you can protect your Bitcoin a bit if you don't want to sell, unless you've got a way of selling it without, especially in Canada, without the tax consequences. The this is a way just to protect your Bitcoin. Put some money in here, and whatever Bitcoin goes down, you're going to make up here. The other thing about this measured move, I got a funny feeling this might be the top of the measured move. Measured moves are not as accurate as some people claim or they seem to be. Support and resistance plays a lot more into what's going on here than a calculated measured move. So you might get something like this, right, and then up to here. All right, maybe you poke through and down. Once again, great candles when we're going back in time. But this might be it. And you can also just watch Bitcoin. You know, when Bitcoin gets back above here, this red line here, that might be when you know your BITI, your inverse, is, it's time to let go of it. Anyway, something to think about. Just a way to protect Bitcoin. That's probably what I'm going to do. Not sure I'm going to jump in yet. I will wait till the end of the week and see where this weekly candle ends up. Just quickly, we do have the 200-day moving average on the daily underneath, which is good. All right, we want to be purple line underneath, and on the weekly, same thing. We've got my weekly 34 MA underneath. So everything I'm looking at is telling me it's good to go. So there you have it. Something to think about, something to look at. Yeah, let me know what you think. You want me to mark up a chart for you? Send me a ticker and a company name, the exchange it's on. Contact info is below. Stock, crypto, ETF, commodity, whatever you want. I'll happily mark up a chart, post you a video, and just let you know what I'm thinking. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to do anything, but it is free, simple, and just, you get to hear my voice a little more. Anyway, there you have it. Have a good day. See you.